Scoob. I have allergies. Did you bring the pills, Scoob? Not those
Not
kind
the
of
right
pills,
pills.
Scoob.
Just the little blue ones.
Oh!
Anyway.
Hi, and
Fuck, I'm
welcome to
tired.
Why Are We Reading? The story where we ask what we're reading, but instead we ask why are people like this?
Yeah, basically. We're continuing with Lady Saber's Ser Sam series.
I've never heard of this.
I'm just gonna say that it's probably best to like this episode now, just for the sake of Ichi-Tan suffering.
I thought we
It
were
really
done
won't
with
do
this.
much,
I
but
really thought we were done with this.
We haven't reached the conclusion.
We don't have. Some stories best met uned.
Yeah, we had that one. It was a Harry Potter fan fiction.
This could be that too. We don't have to finish this. We don't have to suffer.
I mean, this definitely isn't as bad as that Harry Potter fan fiction.
Harry Potter.
Which one?
The one in which Harry Potter and himself-obsessed younger female version of himself.
Oh.
There's like two different versions of that. I think we failed both.
Oh,
yes.
Zane.
Because it was the beardiest shit I've ever seen.
Guess what made its way to TikTok?
I don't know, but I don't like TikTok, so what?
Somebody decided she was going to cosplay Ebony.
Oh, Ebony, Darkness, Dementia, Ravenway.
And monologue the first paragraph of the story.
Oh no.
That takes me back. Anyway, we're starting this with Chivalrous Sam Tries to Facebook, or how I learned what it's like to share the internet with a cyberbulimic.
He's bulimic? He has bulimia?
He's claiming he is on the internet, apparently.
Yikes.
Based on the term cyberbulimic. This will be the 6th installment of Ser Sam the Chivalrous and spans most of Christmas break, including screenshots as well as interaction between Sam and I.
Player 1 is me, Lady Sabry. 60-year-old foreign exchange from Belgium. Exam week kindly up, so I'm running the hall out of town, my host family. Also, huge A Song of Ice and Fire / The Rings nerd. Ah! Nerd! That was loud, I'm sorry. My roommates above me.
You mean the ones that keep filling your sink?
Yes. The ones who have been filling my sink, probably on accident.
That's what you think.
I woke up on Friday. The thing was so full, I'd like stick my hand in it and spilled over onto the counter.
Ugh!
Yeah, and do you want to know what's even double It's stagnant sink water.
Yeah.
Stagnant sink water.
Yeah, that shit's gross.
An actual insult. It was gross. I could smell it from my room.
Yeah. That shit. Ugh.
That's gross as shit. I'm so sorry to deal with that. Player 2 is Ser Sam the Chivalrous Smoothies, the whitest knight of all, generally a lard, ever-present aroma of stale Italian food. Never removes his trilby because he never sleeps and never showers. Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Even shower at least
Sam
once a week.
also has the face habit of some with an eating disorder. I have no other notion of how to describe it. He'll make 4 or 5 posts in rapid succession about anything ranging from atheism, look what a nice guy, TM I am, and general rants designed to flog flaunt his intelligence. I have no other notion of... Oh, sorry. Flaunt his intelligence. This is the binge. About an hour later, he'll come back and purge all of them, 4 out of 5, no matter how much time he spent at thesaurus.com writing them. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's why I'm able to screen count the study actually post.
Here's a cookie for getting through that.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Why did you do an impression?
I don't know.
I need the big for this.
Alright.
Mithra, where are you? I need my body pillow.
Wait, are you talking about the not safe for work on anime girls eating burgers subreddit stuff, or is that not what you mean by big bun?
Yeah,
I know I'm not funny.
Speaking of anime girls eating burgers, how about an anime girl in a burger?
Okay.
What?
Player 3 is John.
The big bun.
That is a big bun.
Wait,
Guy
where's
I'm crushing on.
Sprite? That's what I need.
He's a guy I'm crushing on. All around good person. We aren't officially dating yet, but it's heading that way. Arch nemesis to Sam. He's not in this story, but he gets mentioned, so that's a bit of his backstory. Zine.
Sorry, just my parents are yelling at me. So, I'm having that sync problem right now, right?
Yeah.
And their responses to everything I tell them is pretty much just tell them to do it again, even though they've been clearly keeping it vague on purpose.
Well then.
And like, all right, when are they coming over? I don't know. They specifically didn't give me a date. Well, then tell them anyway. So you should have done it earlier in the day so they could have given you a date, blah, 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 stuff like that.
And I've been like are you living here? No. Then fuck off!
That terrible non-advice. Got it.
Yeah, alright. And then you read Sam's post, right?
Nope.
No.
Okay, that's my line then.
Yes.
Sam's posts / comments are in red, random people are in blue, pink is for ladies.
This story begins immediately after the previous one. The day before Christmas break, I check Facebook, mostly keeping up with friends and family overseas. I see one of Sam's tirades clogging up my feed like a cholesterol plaque.
Breaking up with people you aren't dating is hard, guys. And the
If
post,
you click on it, it takes you to the actual post.
Honestly, breakups are the most arduous thing someone can experience. Lol, fake G did you break up with now? Fuck you, I never had a fake GF. I believe that is basically just what a waifu is.
Didn't even have a real GF, that's the problem.
Yeah.
It's the gang.
Leave my waifus and husbandos out of this, guys. Like, seriously.
Wait, you have a stalemate?
How do you have a stalemate?
When did you get that?
I've had it for a while. I think my sister got it for me for Christmas. She's also the person who got me the Doctor Who scarf. But yeah, when I said BRB getting Pyro Sprite, I meant it.
Pyro Sprite? That's you did say Pyro Sprite.
I've got the boys. The gang's all here.
Right next to your anime figures.
Hey, those are the waifus, alright? Leave them alone.
I recognize one of those. I introduced you to that series.
Which one? I don't remember. Right, the one in the back, Nyarko-san. Yeah.
Yes.
That
one. Nyarlathotep.
Yeah, you can't see her, but I also have a Mia, from Monster Musume figure.
Yeah.
Right behind Pyro Sprite's big fat head.
Pyro Sprite's thick head.
Yeah, he's a wide boy.
wide.
So what? Also, that comment should give you an idea of Sam's dating history. Apparently, in middle school, Sam made up a series of girlfriends and more outlandish tales. He'd find some girl on the internet, snag a few of her pictures, and flaunt them around. As soon as people would start poking holes in the story, he'd break up with her and start over again.
Mm.
It's one thing to make an obvious joke about a fake ex. It's another thing to actually try to seriously create a fake relationship.
Except each time the girl would get hotter and more amazing. He'd round more faces with each of them. Eventually, he can't claim he'd gotten laid by some out-of-his-league blonde. Unbeknownst to Sam, that girl happened to live nearby and was in high school just down the road from the middle school. Some people who knew her got in touch, confronted him with her in tow, and made a spectacle worthy of r/public freakouts.
Wow.
Yikes.
Nice.
This is one crazy ass motherfucker.
Yes.
Continuing with our tour, if you look to your left, miladies and gentle sirs, we can see a homemade meme being circle jerked by Sam and a beardy friend. And so
Fucking hell.
basically, it's a Facebook post, and it's the meme like, "Why can't I find a nice guy exactly like you, except not you?" And he captions it,
Fuck
"If you're looking
off.
for a fantastic guy to date, check your friend zone first, ha ha." And one of his friends responded, "I understand this feel, bro. Sometimes I think girls just want to be mistreated by some asshat." And Ser Sam responds, "Exactly. I won't sacrifice who I am and treat women differently just because it's what they're accustomed to. If she doesn't care that you're nice, she's a bitch anyways, and you should just move on."
What the fuck?
Right, I remember why you don't introduce me to Neckbeard stories.
Yeah.
Because they seem to physically hurt you?
Yes, because every time I read these, I'm just like, oh god, I could have been this. I don't know if I've ever had this talk
I
with
think we've
Ichi-Tan,
joked on
but,
recording, like, I had a fedora phase at one point.
yeah, but like, I was the crummy internet, like, the one difference between me and Nice Guy was that I was never girl obsessed, but I was a cringy idiot for a long time.
You mean
I
you're
would
not
be a
now?
nice guy if I wanted to. What fucking hell?
Ichi-Tan, I'm going to tell you the one big difference between me now and me in like high school and middle school.
Yeah.
In high school and middle school, I manipulated people socially.
Ah,
I was
you're one
a
of those.
scumbag person. I guilt tripped so many people into getting what I wanted, and just oh my god, it was the worst. Like
Wow.
soliciting nudes out of a minor when I was also a minor.
Wait, you
Getting
what?
Yeah, okay, so I never told you this. I begged for nudes on Roblox.
Oh my.
Yep. And I got them from one person, and I don't talk to that person anymore. And I bet you know why.
Yeah.
I
Fucking hell.
also, in like group privilege kind of stuff, like I guilt tricked people into giving me privileges other people didn't have. Like I was an incredibly horrible scumbag piece of shit in middle school and high school. Like horrible, horrible. Which is why whenever we read these Neckbeard stories, I relate to them in a bad way, and that's why it physically hurts me, because I really could have been like this.
It's like, oh look, it's old me.
Yeah. So even if I'm a
That?
dick, cringy asshole now, I'm not a social manipulator.
Yeah.
And that's on character growth.
Yeah, and
Like,
that's
even I wasn't, like, doing shit like that, but I think that was mostly because I straight up did not understand enough about people around me to do shit like that.
I was such a pathetic loser that I did all of this online too. I didn't have any friends in real life, and I went to the internet and did everything in my power to get friends, even if that meant being a horrible person.
Fucking
And
hell.
at the end of the day, I'm not friends with any of those people on Roblox. I'm only friends with one person on the site I moved to after that. And now I'm actually made friends in real life, which is, probably the best option.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, online friends are fake or anything, but you gotta have that physical connection occasionally. Even coming from a person who doesn't like to go outside, I understand. Even I get lonely.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
Anyway,
sorry about
I have
dragging the tone down into the earth and like through the mud.
I have to
You
finish
fucking
reading my
caught me the
cringy
fuck off
line.
guard. Yeah.
So anyways, check your friend zone reads to me in the same voice as check your privilege. I checked, it's still there. Also, I found the ass hat in question. Ha! Hat. It's a little hat. Okay.
Yes.
Oh god, that feather
Um,
looks kind of cringy. I don't know why.
The entire
fuck.
hat looks cringy.
Oh fuck, I am so sorry that you have to read that.
Oh, Ser Sam also makes a pass at Milady, who appreciated his thought-provoking quote. Oh, fuck, I'm not looking forward to this.
You have to. You have to. Oh god.
We can pop out now.
Oh my fuck, it's a poem. Oh no.
That's not even the worst part.
The best love is the kind that awakens the soul, that makes us reach for more, that plants fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds. I love this quote. I'm glad. Finally, someone of the opposite sex who can actually appreciate a meaningful conjecture. I don't think that you're using the word conjecture right there.
I don't think you should be letting near people in general.
At the very least, not near women. Not near people he's attracted to.
Oof.
All these posts are from the same day. Those are the only surviving companions of about 18 or so. You thought I was kidding?
He thought those were the ones that you keep?
How bad were the other ones then? Unfunny joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's not the right definition of conjecture. Because conjecture means that it's based on incomplete information.
Oh.
You can't have a meaningful conjecture because a conjecture is by its very nature meaningless.
Okay. The next 2 days, radio silence. Then in the afternoon, a text message. It's a screenshot of What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction. With the caption, not being mere, just a song I like, smiley face.
Okay, ignoring the fact that that's probably the worst of One Direction's catalog.
Yeah. You have to.
I look it up, I give it a listen. It's poppy and repetitive, so I turn it off after about 30 seconds. A few hours later, he follows up with, "What did you think?" Or, "What did you think?" Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That thing right there, that's something that I would have done.
What?
Not One Direction, but like impromptu, like unasked for song lyrics. Back in the day, back during my Fedora phase.
What do you think of this song? Smiley face.
Zane's line.
Oh shit, did I say my entire line while I was muted?
Probably.
Shit. Because y'all were quiet and I thought I said my line, but then y'all kept talking. I look up and give it a listen. That's my line, right?
No, that's
not
my
taste,
line.
right? Not my taste, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that entire line already, and I was muted. God, I'm stupid. Not my taste. My taste is mostly screamo and classical orchestra with a few select American alt-rock bands.
Whoop whoop.
Meanwhile, I just listened to International Wrestling Festival.
I'd say something, but I listen to a lot of nerdcore, so I have no room to judge anyone.
Have you heard of International Wrestling Festival?
Nope.
Alright, you can go ahead and say your lines then, because I'm about to pull out, like, a screenshot of one of the music videos for it,
No.
because I don't think me explaining it is going to do it justice.
Okay.
Ichi-Tan, it's your line.
I forget sometimes that
No,
there is
the
no
one before
font.
that.
Oh. Well, what is your taste?
I forget sometimes that there is no font for sarcasm. There is now, thanks to that one SpongeBob meme. It's just every other letter uppercase. Like, okay then.
Woof.
But yeah, like, for some reason, like, even, like, people who, like linguists and stuff like that are, like, shocked that it happened. But for some reason, the mind just naturally reads stuff written that way as sarcasm.
Yeah.
Which I find hilarious, because, like, before then it was a whole thing of, like, how the fuck do you do, like, font for sarcasm? Well,
Oh my.
So, for
and then
context,
that fucking meme happened.
International
Name it.
Wrestling Festival is a collection of collaborative, music videos where people take, songs from anime, other games, other things, and they mix them in with clips from gay pornos.
Ah, understandable.
Ah.
Anyway,
But yeah, sorry. Okay.
gospel.
I forgot sometimes there's no font for the gospel. Okay. No response is my line, right?
Yep.
No response other than a string of Facebook posts, of which only 2 survive. If you participate in the organized destruction of independent thought called church, then we don't need to be acquainted.
Fucking hell.
If you don't, you're neckbeard smoosh. Hold on. Take notes, ladies. Reason is sexy, shared by the Atheist Experiences photos. Alright, and then Atheist Experience with Blurple and 3 others. Godless bitches assemble. Everyone's a winner. I debate telling him that it was a joke, but I dread the outcome of that conversation, and I don't have any idea of how it would go. Good, don't poke the bears. Especially if they smell like pasta.
Don't poke the
Don't
bees.
poke the beards.
Let's see. For the rest of the break, silence. I laugh with my host family, get more Christmas loot than I know what to deal with, and generally enjoy my break from school and Ser Sam.
Alright, taking notes that your host family's drop, a good loot spot for, Alright, I'm not going to continue that joke. That was really bad.
Okay then.
What?
That's some. I wasn't expecting that.
You posted the same picture twice, buddy.
No, I posted it once.
You posted it twice, dude.
It's only once here for me.
What the fuck? Why is there 2 of them? Jasper's multiplying!
There's only one on my end.
No. Okay, I posted that one previously. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
I didn't realize I had posted it earlier.
Silly. I'll post another one. This one will take its place. You like Fall Guy? You like jazz?
Oh god.
It's after New Year's Day when Sam gathers up enough alpha male energy to message me again. I keep up a strained conversation with him about half an hour while he talks about Call of Duty. How can someone talk for half an hour about Call of Duty?
Okay, so I think this might be a neckbeard game reverie. I've run into people who can do that. I don't know how people could talk that long about Call of Duty.
Call of Duty is like the most generic shooter in existence. How do you?
He's talking about the new weapons for the Christmas DLC. He's probably talking about weapon changes. Shit this lady probably doesn't care about because she uses an actual goddamn real-ass sword. Yeah, there's no bugs.
While you were playing Call of Duty, she studied the blade.
Weapons don't get nerfed in real life there, buddy.
Yep.
Oh, my picture's...
Because, like, there are different games where I can understand, like, talking that long for something, either if it's about story or, like, shifting mechanics and stuff like that. Like,
I could probably spend 30 minutes trying to explain Xenoblade Chronicles 2 to someone who's never played it.
Yeah, but that's Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and there's a lot to explain. It's like fucking Final Fantasy. Or fucking Metal Gear.
So you see, in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, everyone lives in clouds. Why the clouds, you ask? Well, you see...
like those songs that Starbomb did, of, like, explain different video, like, trying to, explaining the plot of different video games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was Kingdom Hearts,
Yeah.
Metal Gear, and there was a third one.
I think it actually was Final Fantasy for the third one.
Was it Final Fantasy?
I think so.
Alright. But... yeah. Like, something like that I could understand because there's a lot to fucking explain.
Yeah.
But fucking Call of Duty, just the most generic running gun shooty game.
Yep.
Oh, wait. So, I remember, I just got reminded, so I used to watch Level game back when I played Battlefield 4. What he would do is go into an in-depth review of every single weapon. So, I'm just picturing this dude sitting there explaining, like, why the AK-47 shoots slightly faster than a FAMAS or something.
That melts my brain just to think about.
And then you're going to want to place a certain scope for the best optimability, yada yada.
Oh, I hate that. And stuff he got for Christmas. There are many times where I don't even know how to respond, but he happily fills in the spaces and keeps on keeping on. Eventually, he asks, "What's wrong?" Or, "What's wrong?"
Nothing, really.
Fuck, what was that? Oh, okay, that's what that was.
You're not saying much.
Yeah, just not in the mood to talk right now.
Oh, what I do? Oh god, he's one of those guys.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty self-conscious most of the time. Again, because I don't understand people. But...
Sam, that's a pretty long list.
I know. Sorry, I just I haven't really had a girlfriend I could talk to very much before, so I'm still figuring stuff out. Cause like in my case, I can go off on shit for like far too long, and I feel bad that people are having to talk to me. Or like having to listen to me.
Sorry, I can't defend you on that. You do that.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, I know. And I feel awful that people have to listen, that people are listening to me.
If it's
no, it's not bad.
I'd rather have that happen. I'm not a very interesting person, and I'm not very informed on things, so a lot of my conversations end up with me encouraging people to speak more.
Yeah, but like it's one of those things. Is I hate the idea of dominating conversations, but at the same time, like I'm just a fucking motor mouth.
Yeah, but like when people tell you to stop talking, you don't go, "Oh, what I do." You're just like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah,
because you already know what the problem in this one situation is. It's just you've been talking
it's me.
too long. But it's not a bad thing. You're not being cringy when you do it. You're not strangling the conversation for any other reason than you end up whenever you're passionate about something, just talking people's ears off, which is not.
I'm a long-winded bastard.
Quality. It's not a bad quality though.
Well, it was like I remember because like with Ichi-Tan, it was like, yeah, I figured out like a general plot for a story I'm working on. Oh, and then just like 45 minutes later, it ends up getting sent to her.
God damn, dude.
And it was like right as I was falling asleep, so I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, shit.
He sent me a whole ass book.
Ichi-Tan. Whenever I drive him home sometimes, we sit in that car for an hour because he doesn't stop talking.
I'm sorry.
Dude, if I really want to go home, I'd tell you. And then if you didn't get out of my car, I'd start driving off.
You're like, fuck it, you're coming up with me. Fuck this shit.
Well,
I get to sleep on the couch.
I'd say, alright, I'm going home. And then if you keep talking, you'd be like, alright, I'm going home. And then about after like 3 strikes, I'd be like, okay. I'd pick my foot off the brake and I'd go into drive. And then I'd just stare at you like, get the fuck out of my car.
We're already on the highway. Why are you still here?
I just need to finish explaining this. Come on. I need to go into a long-winded backstory about, how I'm trying to fuse every single culture ever into,
Look, I just finally got to the Ming Dynasty.
We got a long way to go. We're gonna get all the way to Brazil. Because you see, actually, there are chupacabras now in Brazil because...
Fuck.
Sorry.
I don't even.
It's an impression of me where someone isn't impersonating Markiplier. This is fresh.
Hello, everybody. It's Markiplier. I've got a new story I want to come up with.
Hi, everybody. It's Llytic. Apparently, anytime someone decides to talk like me, they drop their voice down 3 octaves.
We're going to be playing 3 scary games today. Okay, it's my line, right?
Yeah.
I know, right? I know, I mean, is that my
no.
line?
So do... Oh, wait, no.
Did you not even finish your line?
No, I did finish it. It's the I'm not.
I'm
That's
not
your
your
line,
girlfriend, Sam. Ichi-Tan?
Now it's I know.
Ah, fuck. I know, I mean, like a friend that's a girl. Okay, there was a space between girl and friend, so I give him the benefit of the doubt. Before I can further clarify the status of our relationship, he is off in another direction.
Why can't this man just stay in one direction? I'm not apologizing for that one.
I got it, but I'm not going to respond to it.
You're not giving it the dignity of a response.
I don't know enough about One Direction to respond in turn.
Neither do I.
Wait, what?
Earlier, he sent her a One Direction music video.
Oh. Shut
I
the fuck
made a
up.
pun based off of One Direction. So do you speak French?
Yes.
That's cool. Me too.
Okay, that came out of nowhere, like a clown in a shitty funhouse. I'm a bit skeptical, so I push it gently with them. The following messages were in French, and I've translated.
You speak French?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know.
Okay. What are you doing now?
I'm hungry. Shocker of a lifetime. I'm being eaten.
He's
You're
Google
being-
translating.
Yeah, he
Yep.
is. I said my line.
Did you?
Yes.
You said you
Yeah,
were
yours.
being eaten?
Yes.
I did.
Okay. Ichi-Tan's line then.
Yes, I'm being eaten for lunch.
Nom 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 nom
Flashing.
nom nom nom.
Just flashing back, there was this one thing. The guy was like a English teacher in China or something like that. And got like one student's homework back. It was like, translate like these sentences into English, and like the answers for each one is Google Translate is encountering an error.
Nice.
I give up here because it's pretty clear he's using some translating software or an online dictionary. Rip in peace, my mother tongue.
A little explanation about the French language. In English, when you use a verb, you need a helping verb to go with it. I am playing, or he is eating. In French, you don't. You don't. I eat, I am eating, I do eat are all the same phrase. So it's like Spanish, right? Like those are
Yeah.
both
Yeah.
Romance
Yeah,
languages.
I took French in high school, and it's very much. Yeah.
It's a romance language situation.
Yeah, like so they probably all have like pretty similar ways of sentence
Yeah.
structure is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, kind of like with English and German.
Yeah. You have the subject and then the verb. The helping verb is implied in the action. Some English speakers, however, will try to translate literally from English to French. In this case, Sam translated I am eating directly, and as a result, I am being eaten. At the very least, I'm sure that this will be the most effective weight loss plan ever.
You're not wrong. But yeah, this is why if you're gonna Google Translate, what you need to do is then translate the statement back to English.
Yeah.
To like check and make sure, alright, is this the right phrase?
Yeah. Later that day, he falls with, "Lol, I don't really speak French. Was just messing with you." I don't give a reply.
Man, this guy is terrible at jokes.
None of this, however, is the crown jewel.
What?
Alright, sorry. You're a person. You can go.
You're a person, you can go.
Yeah. Yeah, people tend to forget that sometimes.
I'm just so used to Tom's beautiful voice. So it's just like, yes, if it's not Tom speaking, I'm usually, after that person, right? No,
Yeah.
that's completely wrong, brain.
Tom's beautiful voice that if you ask Anthony sounds just like mine.
Yeah, for anyone actually who's gotten this far into the video, please tell me, does Llytic sound like Tom?
I'm still trying to figure out where he gets that from. Like,
Ichi-Tan
both of
just
our voices
makes them
are on the
like Tom.
deeper end, but...
I probably sound like a 12-year-old boy to everybody, so.
Nah, 13.
Oh, fuck, thanks! I got a year.
Anyway. None of this, however, is the crown jewel. Emboldened in what could only be a vat of homemade ravioli, thanks, Mom, Sam takes aim. Oh, emboldened by, not emboldened in. That doesn't make sense.
It makes total sense.
A bunch of friends and I are going to see The Hobbit this Saturday after break. Do you want to tag along? John has beat him to the punch, actually, but I'm not keen on giving him that detail.
No thanks, Sam.
Aw, why not? I don't give a reply. Soon enough, though, he follows up with, "Bet you're going with John, huh?" Even during my Fedora phase, I wasn't like that.
Yeah, like at least when I was, manipulating people, I knew the best way to manipulate people is to, come at them friendly, even if you're blaming them for something that you want. No one responds well to being told directly what their problem is.
That too, but also, like, it was a whole thing of, oh, you're interested in someone else, understandable, have a nice day.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I was never trying to fall in love with
Interested.
someone. Except for that one person. And I completely fucked that up.
Is the only reason I
Actually,
ever
oh my
tried
god, yes, I have a Neckbeard story. Holy shit. I was a Neckbeard to that girl. Holy shit, she had a boyfriend and everything.
to...
Welcome to What Are We Reading? Where Zane has the revelation that he was a neckbeard.
No, oh my god, it wasn't just, I was an actual Neckbeard. Holy shit.
I was gonna say, like, some of that shit was like, the whole thing of you apparently soliciting nudes back then was actually kind of genuinely terrifying to me.
Oh my god, yeah, I gave her some of mine, and she, like, you know.
Boy.
I gave her some of, yes, there are nudes of me on the internet. In
Ooh.
somebody's emails that they probably deleted, much like how I've deleted her nudes a long time ago.
Okay, well, at least, like, you don't
At
have
least
those
you
floating around
deleted
anymore.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually went back, like, you know,
Yeah.
not
Also,
recently. This wasn't a recent thing, but a long time ago. I
yeah,
went
yeah.
back to all
Yeah,
of my
you
emails
stated
and
you
said,
were... Oh, the recent.
I,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, not recently, but a long time ago. Even after all that, like after all that went down, I'm just like, I need to get these off my computer, and I want to make sure they weren't there and they were not saved anywhere. So I got rid of them even before that. But yeah, fuck,
Also, I
holy
guess...
shit, I was a neckbeard.
Also, anyone who's curious, do not look up Zane's nudes. He was underage then.
Don't worry. So unless she revenge porned me at like young teenage age, I don't think she has my nudes anymore. But at one point, she just stopped talking to me and directly told me to fuck off. And I was very confused, but then her boyfriend stepped in and said, hey, don't talk to her anymore. And I'm like, oh, it's her boyfriend not telling me to do it. And I got really mad and I got into an argument with him. But looking back on it, that was the best choice she ever made. Well, not of her life, but like that was the best choice for everyone, was for her to tell me to fuck off.
Like, regarding that situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, because, like, my whole thing is the only reason I ever tried to date people was because I was just like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do when you're attracted to someone.
I was just desperate for attention, and she was giving it for a while, and then she lost her patience.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there was another girl I was friends with on there, because there was actually a surprisingly high number of girls who like Warriors and play Roblox. Yes, these are all girls I was harassing in a Warriors roleplay. Yeah, like this story gets even cringier the more I talk about it. Yeah.
You were that guy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, one of their friends pretty much told me to my face, listen, I know exactly what your type does. You're trying to guilt trip people into getting what you want. Like, he hit it with me bluntly, and I just kind of started avoiding that man because he was right, and I didn't want to face that.
Yeah.
Pain.
It was a lot of pain. This is why I don't read these stories, because they bring back bad memories.
I mean, the main thing I remember from back then is also, like, why do you keep flirting with this one guy friend of mine? What the fuck are you, like, bi or some shit? It's like, is he getting uncomfortable? Like, he's never told me that he was getting uncomfortable. Well, he's told me. And it's like, I talked to him about it. He's like, no, I'm completely fine with it. It's like, wait.
I'm getting mixed signals here.
So, are you uncomfortable with me flirting with your guy friends, then?
Oh my god, my friends are super fucking gay. I don't think you understand the amount of, like, homosexual, like, undertones all of my friends give each other on a daily basis. 2 of my friends say they're married to each other. Oh, I could go on, but just my friends say the stupidest shit. So I'm sorry you had people who are uncomfortable with that.
Okay, I don't like saying negative things about this person because, again, I was making, like, things hard for her at the time. I was very much, like, a bad part of her life at that time. But she was homophobic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she wasn't comfortable with you flirting with her mans. Probably. But
well, she even mentioned, like, a family member of mine came came out as, like, gay, and I'm unsure of what to do, and I was like, accept them? It was like, yeah, but you're not supposed to do that according to Christianity. It's like,
Get fucked.
what? And she fucking brought up, like, gay people having a higher, like, mortality rate and that shit. It's like, yeah, that fucking happens when there's a chance of your family disowning you or possibly even killing you.
I mean, there's also a lot of stuff in the Bible about telling women that they shouldn't talk back to a man. Do you want to bring that into play too?
I wasn't gonna go there.
No, it's just.
But yeah, it
I
was
have
just
a
like,
really highly Christian friend of mine who happens to be female. I've brought that up on occasion, just like, hey, I mean, if we're going straight off the Bible, women shouldn't even be part of the church, technically. So if we're
but,
going to go
like,
all the way, we need to go all the way.
People should be wearing clothing of mixed cloth, eating shellfish, playing with the skin of a pig,
eating pig.
working on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm
Lot
not
of
a fan
things.
the whole, I'm only going to listen to half the rules, so they're convenient for me.
You know,
Yeah. But yeah, like, honestly, like, if I had been, like, if I had actually, like, in any way smart, that should have been the moment of, like, yeah, nah, I need to stop.
Yeah.
But I'm
Oh,
not,
well.
so I didn't.
Yep.
Anyway,
Is it
am I
my
really
line?
that transparent? There's no point in lying to him. Now it's your line.
Yes, I am.
That image, okay then.
What? Burger.
Ichi-Tan? Your line.
yeah, I was waiting for y'all to stop fucking talking.
Okay. Deep breaths.
Okay. I get it. I don't think I'll be
Alright,
able to
so then,
convince
Keisha, what
you
was your
that he's bad news. But I promise someday you'll see what I mean.
That fucking mentality always annoys me. That Sean Des I can do better bullshit.
He's bad news. You should date. Fuck you.
Get fucked.
Sideways.
This isn't exactly a tough bet. Either we break up or never become an official couple
I-
at some point, anytime in the future.
You did it again.
What? Oh,
You're
yeah,
reading.
My line.
fucking read faster then, dude. Holy shit.
Is this revenge for every time I've read one of yours?
No,
Probably.
it's just like in my mind, I just kind of zone this out so I stop, feeling bad about myself. And then next thing I know, it's just like there's a pause. I must speak.
Are you okay there, Ichi-Tan?
I went to take a drink out of my water bottle. And apparently some of the water didn't make it in my mouth. And like this is fresh, cold water out of the cooler. And I just had basically ice cold water on my titties, and that was not a pleasant experience.
Can't imagine it would be.
Cold titties.
I was like, woo! Wake up call.
This isn't exactly a tough bet. Either we break up or never become an official couple at some point, anytime in the future, and you win. Otherwise, we get married and live happily ever after because that's a realistic option.
Another cheesy, meaty gorge of academic papers ensues on Facebook, followed by a book-burning level of a purge. And this gem is the only survivor.
You want me to read it or you?
I'm just preparing myself.
Okay.
I finally deciphered the age-old confusion. Why do
Oh
girls
my
only
fucking-
go for jerks and leave guys who cherish them in the dust? Well, ladies, mostly, and gentlemen, the justification is our upbringing. You see, when girls are little and a boy percusses them?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
that's just percusses?
And a boy percusses them or calls them a malicious name. Parents inform girls that he's just like you, honey.
Oh, he means hits.
Oh, get fucked.
In turn, when girls grow up and begin looking for a mate, the only
Oh
thing
my
they associate with affection is maliciousness. It's a representative model of Pavlov's dogs. Thus, when a man comes along who has class and dignity and treats the woman the way they should be treated, they have not been conditioned to interpret that as endearment and ignore his advances. In short, nice guys finish last not because we are inferior, but because society as a whole endeavors in the opposite's tendency. No, this sounds like the fact that there was a girl who was genuinely interested in me in middle school, and I turned her away because I had never been complimented before. This is not the girls are being treated badly. It's just this sounds like the depression kind of people who can't take comments. This is what that sounds like.
And that's only if this is supposed to be that these are genuinely nice people trying to hook up.
Yeah,
Which this is not.
this is definitely not that. Holy
She
shit.
just sees through your bullshit.
God damn, fuck this guy. If you make it out of that alphabet soup with all of your brain cells, I commend you. At the time, I really didn't understand why he, and people like him, all have the same pattern of thesaurusing every fifth word in their online post.
What? Why did he use percusses?
Thesaurus.org, apparently.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have an inkling. Most neckbeards fancy themselves as being on a higher intellectual plane than everyone else. Yes, most of them are slightly above average intelligence, but nowhere near the genius scale, and almost all are chronic underachievers. Despite this, they've built an image in their heads of being the brainiest guy in their zip code. So they talk the way that they believe an actual smart person would talk.
Meanwhile, I only used big words because whenever I was role-playing as a cat, I didn't want to sound like I was, stupid and couldn't spell, so I know a couple more words than the average person would. But that's also just because some of my friends are meatheads. Not in a bad way, it's just... I don't mean that to sound better than them, but one of my friends said he didn't know what foraging means. Like forage for food, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
Like, I don't regularly have it, but occasionally there'll just be a time when I, like, just say a word that I think, like, oh yeah, most people know this, and, like, I have to explain it to someone. It's like, wait. Kidding, right? But at the same time, for years, I thought that mottled was pronounced modeled, molted. So,
ironically, it took me until middle school to spell because right. So, for a while when I was younger, my parents were testing me to see if I was dyslexic because there was something going on with my writing skills. But every time they tested me for it, they're like, nah, he's definitely not dyslexic. And then they finally chalked it up to me having some sort of phonetic spelling problem where I try to, spell words how they sound. But
yeah.
But that's not always
very fun for English.
Yeah. And then on top of that, I have a coordination problem. So whenever I write, my writing comes out looking like I'm a doctor.
Same.
Except it doesn't just affect my writing, and you should have seen me play soccer. I look like a wet noodle on the field.
Wow. But yeah, because I will say, like, most of the time, I remember, like, growing up, like, just, like, English classes and stuff like that, it was like, alright, find words in the thing you were reading that that you didn't know the meaning of, and like, look them up, and, like, my whole thing is, like, just from context alone, I can typically get the broad strokes of a word. Yeah. So every time I was like, no, I know what this means.
Yeah, like, I get it. Meanwhile, it's just, I remember being in 5th grade and trying to spell because, right? But we're from the South, right? So it sounds like because instead of because. So I always spelled it like BECUS, like because.
That's great.
But yeah. Alright, we should get back to reading because Ichi-Tan's being quiet.
Yes.
I
You read your line, yes.
Yeah, no, when I was younger, the way I remember to spell beautiful was the way Jim Carrey would say it in Bruce Almighty, the beautiful. And that's how I remember to spell beautiful.
I actually had to sit down and type it out to see if I actually know how to spell that word, because I always get that one wrong.
I think that's actually how I remember to spell it too, because it's that whole thing of like I spell it out in my brain as I write it, because my brain's just like, it's not going to like be spelled how it sounds, so it's just like beautiful.
Meanwhile, I'm like, beautiful. Beautiful. What do you mean there's an A in there?
English is a horrific hellscape. In the spirit of Facebook, I'll end with a made-up quote. A smart man can play dumb, but a dumb man can in no way play smart. Oh shit, it's just like that thing we were saying about E.L. James. Those of you who don't know, we ended up having a discussion about this, but basically, one of the things with like the main character is she feels like a smart person written by someone who's not very smart.
Oh yeah.
I learned that the hard way when role-playing. Never do that. Only play a character as smart as you think you can pull off.
Is that why you never play wizards?
No. My problem is that I have a very specific kind of character I want to play as a wizard. And I can't do that because if I told you only what his alignment was, you'd say no. Because I
have stated before that I have no
evil wizard.
I wouldn't have an issue with
just a farmer who found a spellbook on the ground and has been casting magic and trying to sell everyone else the idea that he's actually a wizard.
So a con man.
Yes. But he's also he's like a farming boy, like he's really young.
Well, I will say, like, I wouldn't really have an issue with the chaotic evil character so long as they aren't like actively like impeding the party.
Well, no, he tried to sell that he was evil, so he'd act like a cringy edgelord.
So his actual alignment wouldn't be chaotic evil. It's just that's how he would be trying to be.
He'd try to be chaotic evil, and he'd fail, but he'd be super annoying, I think, so I don't play him.
Okay.
Yeah, this may be the last post that I write about Ser Sam for a while. I've acquired a small following of trolls, so I'm taking a break while they get bored. I also have real-life stuff to take care of, like fencing. I don't want to saturate either Neckbeard stories or Fat People stories with tales of Ser Sam. So there'll be more, so stick around, and less carrot for now.
More stick and less carrot for now.
More stick and less carrot for now, okay, right.
Yeah, your brain just auto-completed it.
Yep.
So like something else. Anyway, we've managed to stretch that out to an hour.
Llytic and Zane strike again.
With Ichi-Tan just fucking crying in the corner.
Look on the bright side, Ichi-Tan. We didn't have to read another one in this one. We did the bare minimum amount required?
No, because it shows that he's typing in the chat, which means there's probably another installment.
Not right now, because it's been about an hour. I mean, there is more to this story, yes. Special thank you to our patrons, Summer Moon Soldier and Destiny Baird. If you like what we do and would like to support us in any way, consider going to the link in the description and pledging any amount of money you want. Every little bit helps. Additionally, if you want to help out without doing anything monetarily, then consider, usual YouTube bullshit. I'm Llytic.
I'm Ichi-Tan.
Shh. Just make car noises. He doesn't have a car. He can't catch up. What? Sorry, I'm on the road now. Can't end this. Can't talk. Bye.
Bye.